You're listening to Monroe versus the podcast, and we're here to be thinking about drugs and stuff. To another episode of the podcast with Knives Monroe. I'm your host. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing well. It is February 20th, and I missed a few days of the podcast. I know. Some of you guys texted me and let me know, and I appreciate that. I'm all caught up now. Uploaded 4 podcasts in a day to get ahead one day. That's what happens when I miss one day. But thank you guys so much for letting me know, sticking around. It was a crazy weekend. And not unlike BoJack Horseman, spoiler alert, skip ahead 15 seconds. I'll give you 3 seconds to do that. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you got to relapse to get back on the wagon. And that's exactly what happened with me. It's good to miss a few days only to know what it takes in the day to get it done. And so that means dedicating 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes wherever you are, whether if you're on the toilet, wherever you are, to get it done. Knives. So thanks, guys, for letting me know. So, do you guys like this podcast? I appreciate that. It means a lot. Been growing in listeners, been growing in followers, been growing the stats, all that number mumbo jumbo. So it's pretty neat in aggregate. SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and so on. It's really cool. A lot's happened in just a month and a half. I believe this is like day 50 or so. Pretty nuts. And I'm proud. If you guys want to support me and the podcast, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Link is in the description. It's coffee.com/Knives Monroe. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. It's ko-fi.com/Knives Monroe. Just $3 gives me a cup of coffee. I'll probably buy a green tea, to be honest, with that. Or probably just a black cup of coffee when I'm on the road. And that'll mean a lot. So I appreciate that. It's good to be back in the swing of things. And there's just so much to get into. Also, follow me on TikTok at Knives Monroe. If you guys aren't on it, you're missing out. I think what's going to happen with TikTok is it reminds me a lot of like the Tumblr scene, and that the type of freaks and people that are on TikTok, such as myself, we're just there to keep it weird. So I'll be really happy if all the Instagram people don't migrate to TikTok. That'd be really cool. If it just stays weird, I'll be super happy with that. There's no reason why Facebook has to buy everything. There's no reason for a monopoly. Like, let's just have this fringe and enjoy it while we still can. Shout out to Dave Knopp for really pushing TikTok on me. Something I was going to get on. Just celebrated 100 followers as of today. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I'm stoked about it. Follow Indie Darlings at Indie Darlings on TikTok. I'm just going to upload kind of my highlights on there, and I kind of want it to be this sort of reel. I know, very weird, right? Vertical video reel, but Dave Knopp gave me the idea, so shout out to him. I love you guys so much. Thanks for sticking around. It means a lot to me. I have some guests lined up to close out the month, reaching out far and wide. It's going to be a good time. What does day 500 look like? I love you guys. See you on the other side.
Never ever believe anything you hear. And believe only half of what you see. And always, forever and ever and ever, put a force field around your heart.